against one another, that is what they will be judged about on the day of resurrection. After this judgment, they will not enter any paradise, they will not enter any hellfire. Rather, Allah will say to it, turn into dirt, into dust, and it will return to being dust.
هل رأيتم كلبا يقرأ الكتب ويدرس؟
Have you ever seen a dog, for example, reading books and researching in books?
هل رأيتم أسدا يتعلم العلم؟
Have you ever seen a lion, for example, learning knowledge?
هل هناك رسول من الحيوانات؟
Is there a messenger from amongst the animals?
لا يوجد.
There is no such thing.
إنما هي مفطورة على الأكل والشرب والحياة التي خلقها الله لها.
Rather, these things, they are on the natural disposition of daily life which Allah created them upon.
فالله سبحانه وتعالى خلق الإنس والجن لعبادته ولتحمل الأمانة والتكليف.
So Allah Azza wa Jal, He has created the humankind and the jinn kind so that they may bear the entrustment and that they may be burdened by a set of laws.
حمل الأمانة الذي هو هذا الدين.
And what is meant by the entrustment, they are to carry and bear the entrustment of this religion.
تعلم ماذا يريد الله سبحانه وتعالى والعمل بما يريده الله.
And that is to learn what Allah desires from them and then to implement what Allah desires from them.
فهذا شرف العلم.
And this is the virtue of knowledge.
الإنس يتميزون عن الجن بأن الأنبياء والرسل كلهم من الإنس.
And the humankind, they are differentiated by the jinn and they have an advantage over the jinn that all of the messengers, they were from amongst mankind.
وهي الأمانة التي في قول الله تعالى إنا عرضنا الأمانة على السماوات والأرض والجبال فأبين أن يحملنها وأشفقن منها وحملها الإنسان الذي هو جنس الإنسان وأولهم آدم عليه السلام إنه كان ظلوما جهولا.
And what we mean by the entrustment is the meaning of the statement of Allah. Indeed, we offered this entrustment to the heavens and the earths and the mountains, and they refused to bear this entrustment and they were afraid of taking it. And the human being is the one who chose to accept this entrustment. The human being meaning the human race, starting with their father Adam alayhi salam. And then Allah said, indeed the human being is ever oppressive and ignorant.
وهذا العلم الذي علمه الله للأنبياء والمرسلين ليعلموه للإنس والجن هو علم التوحيد وعلم العبادة.
And this knowledge which Allah taught the prophets and the messengers and in order for them to teach the rest of the people and teach the human being is the knowledge of the tawheed of Allah and the worship of Allah.
فالذي علم ما يريده الله من الإنس والجن وعمل بهذا العلم حصلت له نتائج وفوائد ويسعد في الدنيا والآخرة من عدة وجوه.
So this individual that learns what it is Allah desires from them and learns this knowledge and then implements it, this individual will reap benefits which are very numerous and have very good results and that he will mention.
وارتفع عن رتبة الحيوان.
And by doing so, this individual will also be raised up from the level of animals. They will have a virtue over them.
من وجوه. الوجه الأول أنه فعل وعمل ما أراده الله رب العزة والجلال الخالق لهذا الكون.
And they will be differentiated from the animals from a number of angles. The first is that this individual has learned and implemented what it is Allah desires from them, the Lord of this universe, this creation.
ثانيا أنه تحصل له محبة الله عز وجل فيحبه الله.
And the second is that by doing so, they will attain the love of Allah. And Allah will then begin to love this person.
فمن أحبه الله سعد.
And whoever Allah loves, he is the happy one.
ثالثا أنه ارتفع عن رتبة الحيوان وأصبحت له منزلته التي أرادها الله له.
And thirdly, the third benefit is that this individual will rise from above the common animal, and they will be in the status and in the level that Allah desires for them.
الله سبحانه وتعالى ذكر عن الكفار الذين لا يؤمنون بالله ولا باليوم الآخر كما أراد الله أنهم كالأنعام. أولئك كالأنعام يعني أنهم لم يتعلموا الأمر والنهي ولم يعملوا به بل هم أضل. لماذا بل هم أضل؟ نعم.
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentioned the state of the non-Muslims who do not believe in Allah and the last day as Allah has chosen, that He described them that they are like animals. In fact, they are even more astray. Why is this?
هما سؤالان. لماذا جعل الله الكفار كالأنعام؟ هذا السؤال الأول.
There are two questions. The first question, why is it that Allah has made the non-Muslims just like the common animal, just like animals?
والسؤال الثاني لماذا قال الله بل هم أضل؟
The second question is, why did Allah then say, rather they are more misguided and more astray?
جعلهم الله عز وجل كالحيوانات لأنهم لم يتعلموا دين الله ولم يعملوا به.
Allah made them equivalent to animals, and that is because they did not learn the religion of Allah and they did not implement it either.
فالحيوانات لا تتعلم